Alexa, stop. Hey. This is not right. All right, we'll fix that later. How's everyone doing? There's no one here yet to hear me ask that, but this is mostly going to be a test of two different things, assuming that we don't get the big turnout that I'm hoping for. But yeah, if you can see me and hear me, let me know that, because I don't want to talk to myself that much. Relax Yourself says hi. Hello, Relax Yourself. Yes, now a few folks rolling in. Afnan says, hey man. Naksh says hello. I just reviewed an order from him. He did a great job. Clip Mix says hello, boss. Hello, Clip Mix. If you're watching this in the future, jump ahead to about the 10-minute mark, because that's when the good stuff, well, not that this isn't good stuff, but that's when the stuff that you won't need to be here live for will begin, I guess. And I'm going to send another push notification to get some more folks here. Somebody says, hey, Respected. Hello, Respected. Back at you. Probably won't get a good turnout tonight because I got a late start today, and it's already 8 o'clock over on the East Coast. So, you know, people are doing things. And plus, this week will be the week that everyone basically goes to sleep for the rest of the year and into next year. So there's that. But until then, we're going to hang out, and we're going to try to win this contest, which I will talk about in just a minute here. But anyway, all right. So let me send this push notification. I sent one, but I guess I did it wrong or something, because it went through immediately, and I thought I had it scheduled and whatever. So Naksh says, thank you so much, boss, for the feedback. Thank you, Naksh. Your real name is Mohammed, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so let me just start with this. Let me move this over here. Push notifications usually send a good amount of traffic to our video, so we'll give it another second, and then we will do a giveaway. But while we're waiting on that, we'll give it like 2 more minutes. What I could ask all of you to do is please click the link that I'm going to put in the chat and on the screen and in the comments here in just a second. Go to the page, read the whole page, and then let me know when you're done. And it'll help me win this contest. So the site is Flumberico.io. Don't get confused with any of the other Flumbericos you're going to find. Just click that link, read the whole page, scroll down it, and read it, and then come back and let me know that you did so. And that will really help me out, because that's referral traffic. Good morning from Japan. Oh, good morning. Good morning. I'd love to visit Japan. I mean, I've been to the airport, but I don't think that counts. That's Boris, or Expert Launch, as he goes by on YouTube. Big ask, haven't had coffee yet. Okay for the puppies. You know what's good is the lighting is wrong. My lights got adjusted somehow, and I'm going to have to work on that. But let me see if I can't do something about that. But lost my train of thought. But yeah, forgot where I was going with that at all. Japan is awesome. I don't want to leave. They will deport me. I don't have anything to add to that. But the light balance is off, so that's something I'm going to have to work on. But I know what I was saying. This is the first live stream I've done since Cyber Monday, and if you guys were here then, you'll know that I kept having this thing where the quality would drop. So far, knock on wood, it hasn't done that now. Although there's not shit for people here. So yeah, literally hardly anybody. I'm not sure why. I mean, I am sure why, but let me see if I can't summon some more folks. Really, though, I just wanted to get more videos to drive more traffic, but we'll see. So let me see. Let me see if I can't share. I know what I can do. So in just as soon as I finish this, we will do our first giveaway. And since there's not shit for people here, you got a really good chance of winning. So, you know, I'm not like a competitive person, but when I do compete, I like to win. Top fans. Anything else? Nope. Oh, well. Let's see. Shannon says Reddit. What she's referring to is Flumberico.io. Thank you, Shannon. Whew, yeah, nobody's showing up today. That's okay. Let's see if we can't get some people here. Nope. All right. Well, I guess that's all we're going to get. PK Barman says, hello, boss. What's up, PK? Always good to see you. Expert Launch says, I won something last time. We'll get something for Rocky. Forgot all about this thing. The important people are here. All right, let's go ahead and do a giveaway. I have a feeling we're not going to be here super long today because there's not shit for people here, and that's kind of understandable, I guess. So let's share. Oh, look at that handsome bastard. All right, so StreamYard /giveaway. All right, and the term today is going to be Flumberico. So wherever you're watching this, please type Flumberico in the chat or in the comments. And then in 5 minutes at 5:13 p.m. Pacific time. Yeah, Pacific time. I will choose. Well, I won't, but the software will choose a winner. Paul says done reading it. Thank you, Paul. And then when after that's done, I'll give you more information on what this is all about, and then we'll do some questions, and then I'll give away the Hormozy book, and I'll let you get back to your Sunday evening or Monday morning in Boris's case. All right, got 6 people. We only have 7 people on, so that's pretty damn good. Afnan, hey Afnan, good to see you, buddy. Says Flumberico. Gar says Flumberico. Thank you, Gar. $11 people on. We got around 4 minutes. I don't know exactly because the Windows 11 clock doesn't show the seconds. And there we got that in because that's one of the things that I say on every stream. Let's see. Nope. All righty. A video watcher 737 that says Flumberico. Thank you, video watcher 737. Let's see if the video is still holding up. It is. Man, that's good. That was really irritating me. And I wanted to do a bunch of live streams and I couldn't because, well, I mean, I could, but the quality was shit. Gar says, yes, sir. Enjoy your Facebook. Thank you, Gar. I've been spending a lot of time on that and it's really been paying off. So thank you. Film Ice NGG says Flumberico. Thank you, Film Ice. All right, we got about 3 minutes left. Then we'll choose, oh, I guess I should explain what this is for. You'll choose some Legiit merch, probably a t-shirt, but can be whatever you'd like. It's located at shop.legiit.com. You just click shop our gear. Bilal says, just joined. What is this live about? We're going to be talking about an SEO contest and how you can help me win and then what's in it for you. Another version of PK says Flumberico. Anyway, you can see we got a bunch of t-shirts. I think that's a magnet. What else? A backpack, a sticker, a hoodie, a hooded blanket, another, I guess a jersey, Katy Perry. No, sorry, it's a cap. You don't get Katy Perry. I think she looks like Katy Perry. Maybe I'm wrong. Mug, a clock, a different type of t-shirt. I don't even have some of these. And so on. So you can pick whatever you want, whoever wins here in just a minute. And then that's it. All right. So we got about 2 minutes left and you just want to type Flumberico in the chat. And also if you've already typed it in, can you visit flumberico.io, read the entire page and scroll down and maybe even watch the video while you're there, or at least click on the video. You don't really have to watch it. And then come back and let me know that you did it. And that will help with the contest because we're showing authority referral traffic that way. And then in about 1 minute after we choose a winner, what I'm going to do is walk you through the contest and tell you how you can help me get over the finish line. Faisal Chima says, I create birthday and Christmas video in funny style on Legiit. Oh, that's cool. Are you Jungle Guys or are you somebody else? All right, less than a minute remaining. Nikita Trades says Flumberico. Picking up a few folks now, not a huge turnout, but again, it's Sunday night. I guess in America, that means sports ball, football, the real kind of football, not soccer. So that's probably a big part of what I'm competing against. Probably not any Europeans on for me to annoy with that, but not everything can be the W that I'm going to take tomorrow. All right, time's up. The winner is hopefully not me. The winner is Paul Heitman. Congratulations, Paul. I know you're still here, so let me explain what you need to do as soon as I can find the tab. You're going to go over to, and I'll put this in the chat, shop.legiit.com/shop, and choose which piece of Legiit merchandise you want. Nikita says, I was trading and went to check on Legiit message history. Oh, cool. That means this worked. My promotion worked. Anyway, you'll pick out whatever you want. And then what you're going to do is come over to legiit.com. And hold on. Let me log in off camera. All right, so reload. And then what you're going to do is come down here and click the support bubble and click customer support. Tell them that you want a piece of merch. Tell them what you want. If it's a clothing item, tell them what size, and then tell them your mailing address, and they will get that right out to you. So congratulations, Paul Heitman, on winning some Legiit merch. But if you want to win an Alex Hormozi book, stick around. We're going to do that in just a bit. But let me go ahead and explain what we're talking about today. So is it advise? Yeah. So back on October 15th, I entered, let me zoom in so you can see this SEO contest from Jackie Chow's Advise community. And I'll drop the link to that in the chat if you want to read about it. And it was for 60 days, which ends tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, which is, let's see, it's 8:15. So 4, 5, 17 hours from now, if my math is right. And yeah, you can see I'm in first place. I have been for the duration, not the duration, but the bulk of the contest. And the contest was to use a brand new domain to rank for a nonsense keyword like Flumberico. And I have thrown well more than the prize money at winning this thing. And we're in the home stretch. It ends tomorrow. And I just need, this is why I brought you here today, is to get your help with this. So you can see I've been fighting with Tyler mostly for number one. Everybody else has been pretty close. Ryan, I think, was number one for a while. Nell has done very well, but I got another site ranking in the 80s, but this is what I need your help getting across the finish line. So what I'm going to ask for you to do, in addition to click the link that I've been sharing with you, let me stop sharing for a second and bring up another browser, an incognito, and share screen. All right, you should see a private Firefox window. What I need you to do, if you don't mind, and if you'd like to help, is go to Google the term Flumberico. You should see some results that look something like this. And what I want you to do is find Flumberico.io, which is that top one there, because I'm the fucking man. No, I'm just kidding. Legit Services did most of the work. But then read the whole page. It's just a bunch of gibberish that I made up because it's a made up term. Watch the video. And then scroll back to the top. And that's it. That will send great signals to Google that this is a site that you should take care. Oh, let me show you one other thing that you should pay attention to for this term. And if we can make it stick for the last 24 hours, we will get the W. U3X says, nice little SEO push there. Yeah, exactly. This is, I figured one of the biggest advantages I have over some of the folks in the contest is that I've built a certain amount of authority around myself, a personal brand. I feel like a douche saying that, but a personal brand. And I could leverage that to get real traffic rather than like CTR. And then like, since it's a nonsense keyword, that would like make the difference. And so far it has proven quite successful among a couple of the other things that I've done, which I will reveal tomorrow. Well, assuming I win after tomorrow. So Expert Launch says, done. Good luck. You got this. Thank you, Expert Launch. One other thing that I've done and that you can do to get there is type Flumberico. And if you, let me zoom in. The other day it said first place or Flumberico wins or something like that. But you can click this one and that'll show you just, well, not really. But that's just another way to go about it. But Flumberico.io, that's that's what we're doing. I'm excited. It's been a lot of fun. I've seen some really creative stuff come out of it. Stuff I'm going to implement into my own SOPs. But I don't know. I think it'll be a lot of fun. That's what we're doing. It ends tomorrow, and I could just use your help by visiting it and helping me push these other jackals out of contention. Part of my strategy I'll give away right now was to get an early lead and hang on to it for a while. And demoralize the other people that were competing, so they like forget about it, and that seems to have worked. So you tanked, I assume you mean ranked it for the non-existing term with no competition. Yeah. So the idea was to invent a gibberish term. Let me just read the rules here. Advise is hosting yeah, I figured that's what you meant. An exclusive SEO competition challenging members to, I see what's going on with the lighting. Hold on. There we go. To rank a brand new invented keyword. The participant who achieves the highest ranking for this keyword at the end of the 60-day period wins the prize pool and community bragging rights and so on. So yeah, and it has to be a brand new domain. So a lot of parasite shit was ranking, and I beat that out too. But you can see I've got the top two of the top 3 images. I've got 2 of the top 3 videos. For a long time, I had a Reddit that was ranking. It went away because this one replaced it. This is another website. And then this is, I don't know what bar chart is, but it's some sort of parasite. This is like a press release, Indiegogo page, Google Sites. None of this stuff counts. So it's only brand new websites. So yeah, that's the competition. So any traffic you can send to mine and only mine would be helpful to help me get it across the finish line. And let's look at the prizes. Ranking and tracking prizes. So guaranteed prizes. And I think that there's some other stuff too. I think there've been some sponsors, but I'd have to check. But it'll be at least $1,000 cash prize, which I will donate to charity because I don't need the money. And then there's a 1-year subscription to Advise community, which is a wonderful SEO community. It's a Slack community. I think there's like a Circle community to it as well, but most of the action happens in Slack. I need to find out if he's got an affiliate program because I send it a lot of traffic. But yeah, so there's that. But anyway, it's just for members that remember that. And that's what's happening. And it ends tomorrow. It's been a lot of fun. We've all done some really unorthodox shit. Yeah. All right. Well, that's the contest. That is how you can help me get the W, as the kids say. Does anybody have anything they'd like to talk about tonight? Any questions? Any things they're stuck on? Any curiosity questions? Anything at all? Now is your chance. You have full access to my brain. And, you know, some people find that valuable. Your mileage may vary. If not, I'll give it like a few more minutes and then we'll do our other giveaway and then we will peace out. What else? I think if we look on YouTube, let's take a look at the YouTube rankings. I think I'm number 2. I think a guy who's not even in the contest, Luke Fanders, is actually number 1 on YouTube, but let's take a look. Not that that matters because that's not the contest, but excuse me. Well, this video that you're watching right now is number 1, and then Luke's video is at number 2. The one I had there yesterday has really dropped off. That's interesting. Yeah, this one I did yesterday. This is funny. What one of the guys did was he created a whole persona called Tim Flumberico, and that was like his site. And then yesterday, I think it was yesterday, recently, he like did press releases and stuff saying that Tim Flumberico had passed away. To be clear, that's not even a real person. But what I ended up doing was making a video about Tim passing away to like play off of that. So, all right. Well, we've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 6 people still on. So if there's anything I can help you with or talk to you about, let me know. If not, I'll wait 6 more minutes and then I will do the Homozy giveaway. And then we'll call it a day. And I'm going to, now that I know that my live streams are working again, no thanks to StreamYard support. Don't get me started. We'll start doing more of these. But yeah, that's it. Let me know if there's anything I can do for you. In the meantime, please visit flumberico.io. read the entire page and watch the video. It's not really a video. It's just a picture that lasts for like 4 seconds, and let me know. And then tomorrow, once the winner is announced, I will tell you if I won. If I do, I will make some content around what I did so you can replicate it yourself. Now, will this work for everything? Probably not, because, it's a bullshit term. It's a brand new site. Most people used EMDs. Everyone used an EMD or a PMD because, it just made sense. But yeah. All right, fam. Been getting orders in the start, but now the order number have drastically dropped, even though I have been following up with the trends. Any reason why? If I don't know what you mean by following up with the trends, but if what you're doing isn't working, you need to do something else. You need to, let's take a look. I know I've looked at your profile before, but you need to do some promotion of yourself, some marketing, and so on. You've had 9 orders in the last 90 days, which isn't a ton, but it's not 0. I'm going to be perfectly blunt with you, my friend. I wouldn't buy anything I see here. And the reason for that is you have these, other than this one's not bad and could use some work, but I would give all of your thumbnails a glow up. Let me show you the difference. Fuck's sake. All right. Look at my profile versus yours. And I'm not trying to be mean. I'm trying to show you what works. See how mine basically looks like a YouTube channel? Everything's the same color. It's kind of a theme. I have a profile video, picture of myself. I think you have that too. No, you have a generic looking logo. Excuse me. So that's where I would start, is because right now I could send all the traffic in the world to this page and it wouldn't convert that well because it looks like a Fiverr page, basically. The copy's not bad. I think you probably use copymagic.ai for this. So now what we need to do is get you some higher end services, because most of this is stuff that people just don't want, and then give your profile a bit of a glow up. And that's kind of what I would see. Connect your socials. Obviously you have Facebook, so you can connect that. That's where I would start, my friend. Nikita says, I get it. It's competition because you're all ranking the same term. Yeah, exactly. Sorry if I wasn't clear about that. Yeah, these are the top, everybody that's in the top 100, basically. Vishnu here is doing well. He just entered a few days ago. He just, forget. He just waited too late, basically. All right. I'll give it another minute, and then I will see if anybody has any questions. If not, we'll give away the Hormozy book, and then we'll call it a day. Let's go ahead and get that going. I will go through every last thing I did, from choosing the site and the whole shebang. Because, well, to be honest, that's the main value in this for me, is getting to show off and brag that Legiit services, it was almost entirely Legiit services and my little bit of on page that got it done. So yeah. Alrighty, let's go ahead and do is that today? Tomorrow is when it ends, if that's what you're asking. tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern. Right now it is 8:30 p.m. Eastern. So that's 3.5, 4.5, 16.5 hours from now is when it ends. It's been going since October 15th. So, all right, let's go ahead and wrap up. So we'll do what we're giving away now is a copy of, and I'll bring it up on the screen here in a second, of Alex Hormozy's book, $100 Million Offers. Probably later in the week, because tomorrow it won't be until 1 o'clock until they announce the winner, and then I'll have to get everything together. So probably later in the week. But what you should do is just subscribe and turn on notifications, and because it'll be on the channel, and that way you won't miss it no matter when it is. Let's just once again go with Flumberico, because I believe that will help me. Thank you for subscribing, Nikita. I appreciate you. All right, so this is for a copy of Alex Hormozy's book, $100 Million Offers. So again, just type the word Flumberico in the chat, and we'll go till 5:35. And the winner will get, let's see, a copy of that book there, free except for the shipping, which you'll have to cover because that's the way they did it. There's only a few folks on, so you got a good shot. So just type Flumberico in the chat or in the comments. And in 3 minutes, I will choose a winner, and then I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my Sunday evening. Whew. Apparently the 5 people that are still that's terrible. The 5 people that are still watching don't care. So whatever. And just so you know, it may not ship to certain countries. I don't physically have these. They ship from acquisition itself. So if that ends up being a country if the winner ends up being in a country they don't ship to, let me know, and we'll work something out. 2 minutes remain. And apparently we're not going to get any more entries, and that's okay. Less than a minute remains. I'm going to go ahead and throw this in the chat one more time. If you haven't yet, please visit Flumberico.io. Read the whole page and watch the video at the bottom. And that's it. Or you can Google Flumberico and click it and read the whole page. That's another way you can go about it. All right, a few seconds left. A couple last minute entries there. All right, time. So again, this is for a copy of $100 Million Offers by Alex Hormozi. It's free, except you will have to pay the shipping. Nope. Let's try again. Alex Mitch LK8ZR. Congratulations. What you can do is if you're on like Facebook or something like that, you can find me there and DM me and I'll send you the link. If not, you can just go over to Legiit and message customer support and just tell them that you want a Hormozi book and they'll give you the link as well. So one more time, please visit Flumberico.io. Looks like this, complete one-page website. Didn't even bother to like clean it up or anything like that. Read the whole page, click and let this 5-second video play. Scroll back to the top and be done. Or you can do this. Google Flumberico. Click Flumberico.io and nothing else. Scroll, read the entire page. Let the video play. Scroll back up and then do whatever else. So, alrighty, that's it. Thank you all for attending. Thank you all for everything that you do for me. We could not do this without you. Your support means the world to us, and we appreciate you and everything that you do for yourselves, for us, and for the world. So until then, we got 16 or so hours left before we can get this thing across the finish line. Even if I don't win, I appreciate all your support. I will see you later this week. If I don't see you before the holiday and you do celebrate the holiday, happy holidays, and figure out what you want out of life and go out and get it, because you owe it to yourself and you owe it to the world. I'll see you next time. Peace.